Hi, everybody. Jonathan Dent here with WSGW and all of our connoisseur stations here in Saginaw. That includes WSGW 106.3 The Core, 94.5 The Moose, and KISS 107.1. So happy to be joining you here today. We're talking about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and that is education, specifically Lutheran education. We're out here at Peace Lutheran Ministries, specifically their church and early childhood center, to talk all about Lutheran education. They've got their open house going on today. So if you want to hear more about it, you are welcome to come out between 1 and 3 p.m. It's at 3161 Lawndale Road here in Saginaw. And to tell us a little bit more about that, I'm going to turn things over to Misty Gower. She is the Director of Communications and Marketing here at Peace. While I get the camera turned around, I'm going to make sure that you have all that information. It's on the pop-up there on the screen. There's a QR code, the address, the times, phone number. peacesaginaw.org is the website. And now I'm going to turn it over to Misty.
Hello, I'm Misty, as you said, and I am standing here in our science lab at Peace Lutheran School. And this is mostly utilized by our junior high students. And this, you'll see our art studio in just a second, but that and our science lab were added on in 2018 when we added on our early childhood program. And you'll learn more about that as we go through the school. But I just wanted you to have a great look around. Today is the theme for our open house is Built for Eternity. We say that because we truly believe that we build our students for the future. They come out of here ready for any high school and beyond. We hope that, with Jesus, they are built for eternity. So we have a Lego theme today, and our 8th graders built cells out of Legos to fit our theme. And so we are very proud to have something that I think looks more like a high school science lab than an elementary school, but we've been very blessed here to be able to offer our students the most in technology and just keep our students up to date on all the science needs that they have. So there's Mary over there. She's our 7th grade teacher, but also our science teacher. So she is the one that makes the magic happen here in our science lab.
You were telling me a little bit before we went on, and yeah, it really does look like a high school science lab. There's not many elementary or middle schools that can really say that.
Right, yeah. So again, we've been very blessed here to have some pretty cool technology. Whenever you get up toward the commons, I'm going to blow your mind with some VR stuff, but yeah, we have microscopes, we have everything that you need that you can think of. We've got our eye wash station for, when when accidents happen, so safety first. But yeah, we are very proud of it. I'd love to show you our art studio now.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to put that pop up one more time so everybody knows what we're talking about. It's the open house here at Peace Saginaw. It's going on from 1 to 3 this afternoon. Come on down, see everything they have to offer here at Peace, whether it's the school or the early childhood center. Plenty to see and hear from.
Okay. So now we're in our amazing art studio. Again, we were able to build this whenever we did our expansion in 2018. This, I think, because I'm an artsy person, is the crown jewel of our school. Some people may disagree, but as you can see, to me, this is joy, lots of colors. Right here, we even have Mrs. Woolen Weber. She's here today, so if you have any questions about our art programs, she is happy to answer all of those. She brings out the very best in all of our students. When we go down the halls here in a second, you're going to get to see the artwork of them on display. So one of the things that I want to point out is that we have our own kiln here, which is just absolutely amazing. So we are able to do ceramics here, pottery. We've got our own pottery wheels you can see down here. And as Mrs. Wallenweber was telling me earlier, you can take a craft or an arts elective class. So if you want just one more opportunity to do art here for our older students, and that's who's doing our ceramics this year. We do have some very bigger classes that, it's a lot to fit into the kiln, but yeah, to me, this is heaven. Just look at all of this fun stuff that we have here.
And I'm going to point the camera up because I'm
Okay.
noticing some things on the top shelf. I know what those are.
Yeah.
I know what those are from, but I know that here. Yeah.
I think I told him last year.
I know that there's a big theater program here at Peace as well.
The Great Lakes Bay region.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 7 years ago, when Mark Brenner was directing those productions, asked if we had a group of students who would be involved, and we did. We had some 5th grade students and some 8th grade students that got together and made the giraffe heads, the wildebeest heads, masks for the main characters. So like the 4 main characters had these headbands and then these lion masks on their heads. It was a super cool experience because one of the boys who painted the mask, his brother was actually that character. And then my daughter was Nala, and I got to paint her mask.
That's exciting.
Yeah, this was a production of Lion King Jr.
Yes.
My little sister was in it. I got to see that when it. Yep.
Who's your little sister?
I'll tell you after we're done on the screen.
So when we were all done, the kids got to parade them all around the school. It was kind of really cool. Like all the kids came out in class.
Yeah.
We had wildebeest and giraffes and gazelles just dancing through the school. So
That's fun.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
All right, we have more to show you, so come right this way.
We'll have to do it. We're starting with some of the more specialized things with the science room, the art room, but there are general classrooms all over here for each class. What's your general class size that you see here at Peace?
I would say low 20s.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mr. Pett, actually, this is his classroom if you want to see, and he's right behind you here.
Hey, everybody.
And he can tell you a little bit about what's going on in his classroom today. This is our 5th grade classroom.
Yeah, so these are our general classrooms. They're all the same setup as far as with our keyboards, our smart boards. They're interactive. Again, we're putting the technology in the classroom so the students can come up and they can interact with the lessons as we're teaching them. And then that's also a nice big display so that they can see where they're at. So each student gets their own desk, they get their own space where they learn those organizational skills and those life skills. But then also each student gets their own curriculum, textbooks, and all of that. You will see when you come out today that a lot of the students have projects out and different things that they're proud of to be able to show everybody kind of what we do here. So my 5th graders, we learn U.S. history. And so we start all the way back into sort of the Native Americans. And so they learn about all the different Native American villages, and they pick one and they make replica Native American projects. So you'll be able to see all the amazing things that they do K through 8 here.
Yeah. So let's go look at our music room real quick. And as I was telling you just a bit ago, we have in the hallways, we're very proud of our students' artwork, and some of our actual church members came and said, we'd really like to build something for you guys to showcase this beautiful art from the students. And so this is actually, if you just turn around there, these were built by our members, and then we got the spotlights and stuff. And so even our students and their families today hopefully will come out and see some of their work that they're super proud of, as they should be. And like I said, Connie, our art teacher, she just, the ideas she comes up with, and she helps these students believe, and she's just second to none, if you ask us.
Absolutely.
And right here, speaking of art, is our music room. And it is very big. It was built with sound in mind. If you look at the different levels of our ceilings and all the technology that went into that to help our students when either they're singing or they're making music, and we do that all the way down to our early childhood program. So we, have them making noise, but it's a joyful noise.
Oh, for sure. Music, I'm a product of Lutheran schools. I don't know if I've said that yet here today. Music is such a huge part of Lutheran education.
Absolutely.
Um,
Martin Luther himself really loved music. And so it's very important through our schools. But, I just think throughout life, I think you listen to music and you can kind of always remember where you were in your life at certain points when you hear certain songs. So I think it's very important, and we love to get them a good start in that.
when was this room put on?
This was actually built with the original
the
school
original
in
building.
2003. Yeah.
Music's always part of the plan.
Yes, absolutely. Be boring without it.
Yeah.
And right here, we're going to let Mr. Pett talk again, because not only is he our fifth grade teacher, but he is also our athletic director, and he can tell you all about our sports programs here in our beautiful gym.
Yeah, so we just entered our gymnasium that we utilize for our K-8 program. Our early childhood also utilizes it too. So we host our PE classes in here. Our PE teacher, Mr. Haga, is a fantastic teacher who just gets the kids involved in learning their fine motor skills, major motor skills, and just utilizing that. But then we also offer extracurriculars here at Peace. We start that at fourth grade, and so between fourth and eighth grade, they're able to participate in different athletic opportunities here at Peace. So in the fall, we offer cross country, volleyball, and soccer. In the winter, we offer basketball 4th through 8th, and then we also offer our for our pom team, which they're doing an amazing job, and they just took first place in a competition. And our 8th grade basketball teams, our A teams, just took second place in a tournament just yesterday. So we're really proud of being able to offer those opportunities for the kids to just learn and experience those opportunities, but then also maybe even grow to love those and then move on to high school and use those opportunities. And then in the spring, we offer 2 one-day tournaments, a dodgeball tournament that we participate against other Lutheran schools. We also offer a one-day volleyball tournament for the boys to sort of experience and to be able to play that. And then we also offer a girls soccer tournament. More of a bigger season is our track opportunities where that's 4th through 8th grade where they can participate in track. So we're really into giving those kids the opportunity of after school activities to be able to use their physical abilities and God-given abilities.
When we're looking at extracurriculars and
Yeah.
sports and things, this area is blessed to have a lot of Lutheran schools to compete against.
Yes, we're blessed to be a part of the Tri-County Lutheran League, and that involves 19 other, 20 total, including us, that we are able to compete in this area. So we have a lot of competition, and it's a lot of fun to just come together and compete against each other. We're blessed to have banners that sort of showcase all the different schools that we compete against, and just all the blessings of just this area full of rich Lutheran education.
All right. Well, we have a lot to go, so I want to take you back down this beautiful hallway and go
Past
into
all
our
this art.
commons area where they're making last minute preparations. We have a Lego theme this year for our open house. And whenever you come in our main K-8 entrance today for this open house, this is what you'll see. You'll come in and we have prizes. You can win some Saginaw Spirit hockey tickets, some Meyer gift cards. But everyone who comes in today, just for stopping in, you'll be entered to win some of our wonderful prizes. Here you see all of our Legos, all of our kids, our youth group. We have plenty of people who love to be here and tell you all about our school and our early childhood center. Even the kids, whenever you come, it's our goal that every family who comes gets their own tour guide. And so it may be a student here and you can ask them anything, but we think that really nobody can tell you about Peace except for the people who are here and how much they love it. My own son went K-8 here, and I loved it so much I started working here. So you don't have to do that, but I'm not making any promises. So one more thing, we're going to go right in here really quickly to our media center. can, if you want to show those cookies
Oh,
really
they're
quick.
amazing.
I mean, if you don't just come for the prize drawings and for these Lego cookies, I won't judge you because those look pretty good. Hello, Michael. This is our IT director here. He keeps us up and running. He is the reason that you are actually able to see this live stream, so we appreciate you very much. And speaking of technology, right over here, you can see all of these desktop setups for technology classes. Again, we try and make sure that our kids are learning the very latest so that they are prepared not only to go into high school, but into their careers. And speaking of, I just now remembered our VR station, which we're going to go back to. But then over here, you do have your more traditional library. We still believe that that's very important. I don't know if there's a card catalog anywhere. Do they still use that? That's the only way we found anything when I was in school. So
Maybe it's under the cabinet down here.
okay, yeah.
So
So-
hard for every book in the.
Yeah. So yeah.
You can still learn it the
Wonderful.
old-fashioned way.
Again, you know, yesterday meets the future all right here in this room. So I did want to show you, and Mr. Pett was very instrumental in bringing this to our school. We have a whole VR virtual reality station over here that I'm going to let him tell you about really quickly. You can see these goggles, and we have these in our classrooms. They can put these goggles on and literally go anywhere around the world or into the human body or whatever. And I think that's pretty special also for an elementary school. How did we get this?
Yeah. So we have these virtual reality goggles. We were blessed with a bunch of donors of people that really cared about our kids' education here at Peace. You'll find that as you become a part of our community, that we have a lot of generous people that will provide things that we need here at school, and what your kids need and what your family needs. We have that. So they were very instrumental in purchasing these. It gives the students more of a hands-on learning with things that they're not able to physically go to or physically see. So we have them set up so you can see some of the options that they have. Part of it is working with like solar systems that can travel to international communities. So we can use that not only for science, but for literature, for English, for art, for music. We can provide those opportunities where they can actually physically manipulate things and walk around and see interactive videos. The one I did with my 5th grade students is they actually got a tour of NASA's space station, and there was an astronaut giving them a tour of the International Space Station. And so you're not able to do that just on your own. So we appreciate that opportunity for our students.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have someone very special here to take over, and it's Kathy Pearson. She's our early childhood program director. She is the one who brought the entire infants and toddler care to us, and any questions you have about infants, toddlers, preschool, pre-K, she is the person to see today. But right now she's going to take you and we're going to go down through that wing.
One of our classrooms actually is in the school, which is great. It's our pre-K 4-5 classroom. And so it gives the kids an opportunity to see what school is all about and get involved in some of the school activities while still in pre-K. As we're coming down this way, we'll go through some doors that are normally locked. Our doors are very secure so that we know who is in our hallway and the school knows who is in their hallway.
Yes.
So as you come down here, we'll start with the infant room. Our infants are age usually about 8 to 12 weeks, all the way up to 10 to 12 months. This is Gracie Menapace. She is the lead teacher. And we have about 12 babies each day that we care for. We have part-time and full-time care 2, 3, or 5 days per week.
I think that's really unique to Peace. She has always made this program be something that fits what the parents need. You may have your mom and dad take care of them one day a week, and they only need to be here a few days a week. And we are so incredibly blessed to be able to offer that for our.
We also have toddlers on this side of the hallway. So we kind of start with infants and go all the way down. This is Maddie Zoltan, our toddler teacher. And the kids in her room are usually about 10 months all the way up to 20 months. And so they're learning to walk, some of them, and they're learning to eat at a table, and also learning to sleep in on a cot versus a crib. So on this side of the hallway is our classrooms for preschool. We offer 3-year-old preschool, both morning and afternoon, with Lee Zoltan. And she's in here. She has her room all ready to share with you. Please bring your kids today. We have our toys out and things for them to play with while you're asking questions or just seeing what preschool is all about. All of our classrooms have bathrooms inside the classroom so that the children do not have to go out into the hallway to use the bathroom, which is important when they're potty training.
Yeah.
Another offering that we have is our multi-age program. It's right over here. And in the multi-age classroom, we have anywhere from 2 years, 9 months, all the way up to age 4. And so the curriculum and the activities that are planned are multi-age, so that we're meeting the children right where they're at and we can take them farther. We learn about letters, numbers, patterns. We work on cutting, gluing, all of those fun things to get them ready for preschool. And then as we walk down the hall,
Hi, Grace.
We also have our 2-year-old class, and this is a nice class to transition from toddlers to preschool age. So they are learning to do a little bit more sitting and listening to short stories. And they also do arts and crafts every day. They're learning to do a lot of talking, and they also learn how to listen to the teacher a little bit better. So we do a lot with directions and their challenging boundaries and learning how to be independent. So come this way, we have one more thing to show you. This is our big multi-purpose room, and we have tables that we set out that are over here in the corner. In the morning, we offer before and after school care for kindergarten through 8th grade. During the school day, this is our gym for our littles. You'll see some riding toys over there. And during lunchtime, we also have the 4-year-olds that eat in here. All of our food is parent provided, so meals, snacks, beverages are provided by parents so that we can meet the needs of the special dietary needs of each child, and we know they're eating what they like best. Mm-hmm. And so we make sure that their tummies are full so they can learn and have fun and make friends.
I did want to tell you too that outside, of course, we can't go out there today, but we have a very beautiful
we can walk over there.
early
Take a look at it.
childhood has their own playground, which is so important because you don't want them out there with the K-8, kids who can get pretty rough out there. But they do have this really nice playground.
You can't see it right now because of the snow, but we do have poured in place rubber, which has been very good to us as far as keeping the kids safe from falls. And then also the kids don't get as dirty or
Not as much to track in.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So that's been a godsend to us. They also play, there's a big grassy area by that we play in. So it's been great to have balls and things outside of the playground. We have riding toys also in a shed right now.
And if you look right through there, Jonathan, we have our own, this entire end of the building has its own entryway so that the kids are dropped off in safety and, you know, just not the hullabaloo of the K-8 school day, which is, you know, is a little crazy. But everything here, they come through this entrance, so.
Yep, there's a doorbell system so that we can let parents in. The ones that we know, we can talk to them, see them, to ask them if we're unsure who they are, so that everyone is safe and the kids are safe and we know who's in the building.
Yeah.
Helps keep things organized too.
It sure does. We usually start down at this end, but today we wanted to show you that end first. But I hope what you can take away from this is just how from, you know, 6 to 8 weeks all the way through grade 8, we are seeing more and more where they start here with Kathy as an infant, and then it brings a tear to your eye.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
I
When
was
you go
gonna
to
say.
8th grade graduation, and we've had them, you know,
Yeah.
all those years, and so we're also a place where if you're a busy family like we all are, you have kids of multiple ages, you have one drop off here. And that is super important. You don't have to take a kid to daycare and then take your kid to school. It's all right here. And so
We also offer summer programs
Yes.
for preschoolers and for kindergarten through 3rd graders. In this big area is our kindergarten through 3rd grade summer camp. They meet in here. We do special programming. We take them on field trips. So we actually are a year-round program.
yeah, and you don't have to be in any of our programs to utilize the summer camp. It is a community summer camp. So you'll see a lot more about that coming up on our website, our social media.
We've seen, as we've been walking around, a lot of imagery around the Lutheran part of a Lutheran school. Faith-based education, definitely a core thing here. Do you have to be Lutheran to have your kids attend here?
Absolutely not. You don't even have to be Christian. We don't hide the fact that we love Jesus and we like for our kids to love Jesus. I think as Pastor Hauser said the other day on WSGW, we're big fans of Jesus here, but that is not a prerequisite. I think some people, even my own family, came here for the curriculum and just what an excellent school it was. And of course, you know, we started going to the church and stuff too, but it's just a wonderful program, and we accept anyone and everyone.
Absolutely. If you want to find out more, you can come out to Peace Lutheran School here at 3161 Lawndale Road between 1 and 3 p.m. That's just getting ready to start here in a few minutes, so you guys are probably about to be pretty busy. Anything else? Anything else you want to tell people?
Just come on out. Like I said, if you've ever been curious, you want to stop in and just look around, that is what this day is for. You don't have to have a special reason. Come in, get entered to win some contests, have a beautiful cookie, and if you want to
Play
talk
with
to us,
some
we're
toys.
here. Play with some toys. Yeah, it's a fun place to be, but also, you know, our own families here. If you want to see what your kid's been doing in school, stop in. We're happy to have anyone and everyone today.
I'm going to put the information up on screen one more time here with the QR code. The open house at Peace Lutheran School and Early Childhood Center, 3161 Lawndale Road. Scan that QR code to find out more. If you're not able to make it here today, visit peacesaginaw.org. Find out everything they have to offer. Misty, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much for being here.